Holy hell, cinema right here. I ain't gonna lie. Why did this JJK episode have to go this hard, bro? Episode 20 of JJK dropped, and you already know. Let's talk about it, bro. So this episode literally dealt with the aftermath of Nobara, or I get to that later in the video. But and we see how it starts with, I think, the first 2 or 3 minutes. The animation is literally on point. Like, the animation, actually, it exceeded my expectation because I didn't know it would go this hard. And, I watched a lot of trauma scenes in anime, and they all do a great job. But now I can add this to the list. I don't want this to get overlooked, but Yuji's breakdown right here, I think it's honestly better than the one that happened early on in Shibuya with the whole Sukuna stuff. That was great, too. But this one, oh, my God. Like, animation-wise, this one, it was amazing. And this is how I pictured it when I was reading it for the first time, and I'm glad they actually animated it really great. And Mahito... Everyone stop right now and just start clapping. Just start clapping because Mahito's sub voice actor, 10 out of 10. I love how he voice acted him, and dude, I was really impressed with that shit too. Like, I could just feel his excitement, and I could feel his rage as well too, and how he's clowning Itadori, literally talking shit to him and saying how he is him, giving him life lessons and shit while beating the shit out of him, bro. When it comes to, like, the new gen villains, Mahito is one of those, like, top villains that you got to talk about, put in the conversation, because, well, one, he pretty much does his role pretty well, and two, everyone hates him, and except for the sadistic ones that love him and, ship him. But then for the entrance of all entrances, the way they's hyping this up on TikTok, bro, Todo finally came into the picture, and man, the we are exceptions. Hey, that shit hard as hell. You can't even cap, bro. That shit is hard. Todo is that guy. And when I was watching season 1, I thought he was actually a funny, good character, but he wasn't my top 5. He wasn't like actually one of the characters I cared about like a lot. But I don't know, man. I think after I missed him for like a while, bro, he came back and like all the memories from season 1 came. I was like, dude, Todo is him, bro. Like, I forgot how cool this nigga was, bro. Shout out to Todo, bro. And then I love how he came and gave Yuji the pep talk, like one would to another brother. And that whole scene with the, Yuji's, telling him why he can't go on, and then, Todo's speech about that. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Like, I love seeing that, and I thought it was pretty good in the manga too, but like I said, the anime just keeps elevating it, and it hits more in the anime, because if you don't know, I am more of an anime guy than manga. It's kind of a little bit in between nowadays, but yeah, I love anime more than manga. This episode, I'll probably say it's recency bias or what, but I loved it in the anime than the manga. Like, manga, I think I didn't appreciate it for what it was when I was reading the first time, because one, I was probably still pissed and traumatized about Nobara. Now looking into it, like, yeah, this is actually a really great scene and gives it more impact and value that it's probably, people kind of forgot about in a way. So yeah, I love that Miwa scene. I hope I said the name right. If that's the name, I kind of forgot a little bit, but that scene, well, it's kind of sad, of course. Like, I didn't. Here's the thing, and see, I thought I liked what it was. Like, of course, it's like one of those relationships where it's just sad that it couldn't happen. But watching that, the voice acting for her did a great job too, and you definitely you feel it more in the anime than you did in the manga. The manga, I was like, that's sad. Oh well. But in the anime, I was like, damn. Well, it's one of those great tragedies that you wish you didn't want to see, but it happens. And as you know, in JJK world, shit doesn't get lighthearted. So yeah, we know that. I think everything was great. I love the first 3 minutes, the whole Mahito speech, Todo speech. I love all of it. I can't say it was like my favorite part of the episode. Pretty much everything. I have some parts that I kind of don't like, which actually I'm gonna probably talk about it now because I'm gonna end the video on like a positive note, which is one of my favorite moments in the whole episode. So I don't like how, and I know this is not their fault, of course, but sometimes the animation looks great, right? But then it gets hindered by the demming, of course, which I don't. I told you I had problems with earlier in the series, but this I kind of, it's not as like bad as before. Like earlier in the series, it was way, way bad, but now it wasn't like too crazy. I could still watch it and still enjoy it, but in a way I'm nitpicking because I want to see like these nice animation and the great fights, but the demming comes and like just like, damn, it just like, go away. Like Yuji's Black Flash, like I thought that was, pretty dope, but like the demming kind of hurt a little bit, so it didn't really hit me like that as it should be. But like, it was still great to see, but like the demming hindered it a little bit. And before y'all say like, well, they can control that, I know it's part of like the TV guidelines and some shit about like Crunchyroll, I don't know, but like, sorry, it's my pet peeve. Other animes I watch on this and I'm talking about on the channel, I don't see as much as I do here right now. So that's all I got, like, I don't like it. Sorry. A few moments where the animation was like, like it was like moving great, but I couldn't tell what was going on. And that's kind of the problem sometimes with JJK too. Like, but it's fine. Like that's like a minute or 2 minutes out of the whole great 20 minutes of the episode. So, and visually, I think this was the episode shines the most at, like, man, Yuji, seeing him like how he just done everything. I love how they showed that. And we got to talk about it. How Todo went plus ultra on Mahito. This, I'm not sure if I remember this in manga correctly, but this, what the hell, bro? This did not have to go that hard. This shit was beautiful to look at. And I was down laughing, but also like excited, like cheering his ass on. Like this was his moment, bro. I don't care manga stuff wise. I know he gets like left behind a little bit. But this, hey, if you got to go out in a bang, this is how you go out, bro. How you do your ultimate move like that, bro. You got to pretend yourself you're in space and shit and defying gravity. But like this nigga Todo is such a meme and the vibe. But that's why he's so good, bro. And that nigga handle his business, bro. That nigga was handling Mahito one-on-one because he couldn't figure out his power like that. Referring to Mahito figuring out Todo's power. He couldn't really figure it out. And Todo used that to his advantage. But that nigga was like doing this shit with ease, bro. He was calm, collective, and like actually giving him kicks, hands, and all the above. I think was holding his on, and Yuji was too a little bit after he, got locked in a little bit. They jumped the hell out that nigga, in a way. But Jujutsu jumpers are, bro. They always gotta find a way. But Mahito still that nigga, and he is gonna like come back even more. I didn't get excited off this shit. He was using his power to his advantage, like controlling people and like turning into weapons and using them, bro. Like, it is to the point where you can't even like be concerned for these people no more. If they're there, GG's, bro. They're gonna be used as weapons and turned to curses and stuff. Yeah, nah, this shit. And the crazy part is, this is just the warm-up to the fight. There is so much more to come. And oh my God, if they did this hard for this, interaction right here, the warm-up fight, and all my manga readers know, bro, we are getting, I think this is next episode, the episode after, bro. This whole fight, oh yeah, GG's, bro. This gonna be animated great, bro. And I was like a little worried because after the Sukuna versus Mahagura fight, I was like, yeah, this animation went nuts. But like, this is probably the peak of the animation where it could like get this crazy. But I am more confident now that we're gonna at least see something like that's gonna tie with that, or at least come close to that with Yuji versus Mahito and like the final battle. Oh God, now I'm so excited now. I can't wait to see that, bro. Next Thursday and I think Thursday after that, it's gonna be lit. And I forgot the Nobara thing. So I guess it's for the manga people right here. So manga niggas, try to understand me right here. Bora's death in the anime, quote unquote death. Like they showed her like, her soulless body right there. And that was a great shot. It's actually kind of scary. I don't like seeing it like that, of course. But I gotta say, in the manga, I don't like how they didn't call her dead right then and there, because now in the manga, she's still not back. It's been like an arc and a half right now. So at this point, like with the whole Gojo Sukuna fight and stuff and how that ended, I think her coming back in the story is kind of like pointless now, because like, what is she going to do? Like, the perfect opportunity to bring it back to me was at least the beginning of Culling Games, or at least the middle of Culling Games, and maybe she could do some crazy stuff like getting like a nice fight or something like that. But no, like she just didn't come back, and now it's like she's kind of pointless to come back in the story now. So I wish they would have said she's dead, gone at that moment, or at least later on in the story, like when Yuji asked about her, like they confirmed that she was dead or something like that. Because now you're leaving it open that she'll come back. But I'm going to be happy if she still come back. But now I'm going to be like, oh, well, now what? Like, you see what I'm trying to say? So that's just my opinion like that. Like, I think Nanami's death was like, greatly handled. But Nobara was like, why in a way? It could have been avoided, honestly. I know people say it's like unnecessary. I kind of agree with that a little bit, but like just the way it handled, like I'm calling it unnecessary for what happens after it. The anime owners that's calling it unnecessary, it's kind of like different way. I kind of only agree with that, but like as a manga reader, unnecessary, like because I know it's gonna happen later on, and just like why. But other than that, welcome back, anime onlys. Great episode, 10 out of 10. Probably my fourth favorite. I think I got Sukuna versus Mahagura above it, and then Jogo, Sukuna, and then Chozo and Yuji. Those three kind of interchange a little bit because I love all three of them. But like this one, definitely fourth. Hell, it might be third. I don't know, bro. This is a great episode, man. With that being said, I see y'all in the next fight, man. Oh.